Today I want to present to you 4 MLB picks that are backed by my baseball betting systems for Thursday, April 27th. Are you ready? Let's go! System pick number 1 is supported by 2 different strategies called the Hot Bats number 1 and the Pummel Pitchers. Let me present the latter to you. If the road team is in any of the following 3 situations, bet them. They have lost their past 2 games by allowing at least 9 runs in each of those defeats, or they have lost their last 3 games by surrendering at least 7 runs in those defeats, or they have lost 4 games in a row by letting their opponents score a minimum of 6 runs in each of those games. That being said, let's take a look at the Marlins' recent schedule. They have indeed suffered 4 consecutive losses by allowing 6, 7, 11, and 7 runs respectively. That fits the last criterion I just mentioned. So, according to the Pummel Pitchers betting system, we must take a stab on Miami to pull off the upset in Atlanta. Now, after analyzing deeper this matchup, do I like the Marlins enough to bet? The answer is no, but I will grade this pick as a lean nonetheless. Miami has struggled so much in Atlanta in recent years that it's hard to have a lot of faith into such a bet. However, I am not rating this pick as an avoid because I kind of like the pitching matchup. After winning 21 games last year, Kyle Wright has struggled quite a bit this year despite facing the Reds, the Royals, and the Astros. On the other side, I like Braxton Garrett, and I believe he can help his team pull off the upset here. He had a pretty good season in 2022, and he is off to a nice start in 2023 via a 2.84 ERA thus far. So in short, I am not betting the Marlins personally, but if forced to bet, I think there is more value in Miami's line than Atlanta's. Let's move on to the second MLB system pick, which goes to the St. Louis Cardinals. This time, the cold team versus hot team matchup betting strategy is responsible for this play. In short, it recommends betting the road team if they have lost at least 1 game in a row, when facing a home squad that's riding a winning streak of length at least 4. In the current case, the visiting Cards have suffered 3 straight defeats, while the home Giants have picked up the W on 5 consecutive occasions. Again, let's analyze further to find out whether this is an official pick or not. Even though the Cardinals have lost their past 5 meetings in San Francisco, I like it enough to place a wager on it. Both starters have performed very well last season, but they are still searching for their best stuff this year. For St. Louis, Miles Mikolas has allowed 16 runs in his first 14 innings pitched. Since then, he has allowed 2 runs to the Pirates and 3 runs to the Mariners, so he seems to be on track to regain some momentum. As far as Logan Webb is concerned, he has allowed 13 runs in his first 4 starts, before showing good flashes in his last outing against the Mets. Mikolas has faced the Giants 7 times in his career. In those games, he posted a nice 2.86 ERA. Meanwhile, Logan Webb squared off against the Cards 4 times, presenting a bad 6.62 ERA. Given the nice positive odds on the Cardinals and how difficult it is to finish off a 4-game sweep, I am betting St. Louis to pull off the upset in the late afternoon game. Up next, the third baseball system pick goes to the Los Angeles Angels due to the blowout number 1 strategy. However, the odds are so tiny that I'm not sure it's worth taking the risk. Sure, the A's are an exceptionally bad team, but J.P. Sears could potentially pitch a great game and keep it close. His ERA is not impressive at 4.98, but that's misleading since his 1.11 whip statistic is very solid. Moreover, he has racked up 23 strikeouts versus just 4 walks. I would not touch this game, and to be honest, if you forced me to bet, I would tend to take a shot at the Ace plus 2.5 runs at minus 115 odds with BetMGM and bwin right now. What is the fourth system pick? According to the Cold Teams matchup number 2 betting angle, we must be taking the Chicago White Sox hosting the Tampa Bay Rays. I do have this feeling like Tampa's confidence might be a bit shaken following their 2 straight losses to the Astros, but fading Shane McClanahan is quite scary, isn't it? He has allowed 2 or fewer runs in all of his 5 starts. I know he's facing Dylan Cease, who is also very good, but to me, McClanahan is a notch better. I am staying away from this game. In summary, I am officially betting the St. Louis Cardinals to upset the Giants today, while I also mentioned the Marlins as a lean. If I had to add a third play, I would take Oakland plus 2.5 runs in LA. A quick reminder that parlays are very bad bets, and if you are not convinced of that yet, I invite you to watch the video I made called Stop Doing Parlays. In that video, you will find super convincing facts and numbers that could save you thousands of dollars in the long run. Click here to view it.